Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how I made this awesome ultimate miter station. So don't forget to subscribe, like this video guys. Let's go and let's build this. So far I'm working on my old miter station, but I'm going to get rid of that because I'm going to build a brand new one. And I got to get this table saw out of here. Man, this garage is a mess, but this is my goal, is to get this thing cleaned up and really organized. So that's why I'm starting to build this miter station. So my goal is actually to make something that's going to be very utilitarian, and then I have access to everything at my fingertips, basically. Because I always lose everything. I'm really bad at organizing, but this thing's going to change that. This is going to be a game changer for me because it's going to be a really, really intense miter station, if I can put it that way. So basically what I'm going to start doing is building this base first. I'm going to be having 2 different layers and a bunch of storage. As you see right now, I'm just putting the legs together and just trying to support and brace everything right now. I also have caster wheels that I'm going to be using so I can roll it around my garage. At first I had 4 assembled, but then I decided I better get another 4 in the middle because this thing was getting heavier and heavier as I kept on adding things. And I just felt like it was going to split right down the middle. Okay, so I'm going to be adding the casters right now. Now, I think these are rated for like 300 pounds per wheel. Now it's time to flip this thing over and I get to actually use it. So I can move the miter saw over to this new station here, get rid of that other one. I never liked it. It was way too bulky, took up too much room. Now it's time to build these side boxes on each end of the miter saw, which are going to be level with the platform there. And they're going to also have storage. I'm going to take up every inch here and utilize every inch of this thing. So I have a tool there or something there that I need. Guys, I just want to I want to remind you to always use safety, eyeglasses, PPE, and use your stuff properly. I know sometimes I get lazy, but we got to do that. Safety comes first. So these things are coming along really, really well. I'm going to be able to store measuring tapes in there, pencils, whatever I need in them. Quick access. I think they're great. I'm also going to be adding a shop vac, which is going to be my dust collector as well. I'm also going to be adding a nice little shelf underneath the miter saw. And I could store anything under here just for quick ease of access if I need something right away. Also, this pencil sharpener, I thought, why not just screw it in there and I can use it at any time. At the bottom, I'm going to have actually 4 drawers. And they're really going to store anything from like pocket hole screws to smaller tools. And I have access to them right there at the bottom. Again, no fancy joinery here. Just broad nails, wood glue, and that's it. Okay guys, so now it's time to add those extra caster wheels, which I was talking about before. This is giving me that extra strength at the bottom, supporting this whole thing. I'm also going to be adding a nice big drawer on the left here side, and this is going to hold bigger tools for me. And it's also going to have a whiteboard on the front, so if I need a goal or a motivational quote, I can put it on there. Also, I have a whiteboard on one of the top boxes as well, so I can make some quick calculations. Also, a couple shelves here on the right for extra tool storage. And also, I found a unique way to store some of my tools. Again, utilizing as much space as I can. So with the level here, with the triangle, squares, and a couple other tools, I'm building some blocks to insert them in their little slots there. As you can see, I'm just going to do that with the level right here. And it actually fits like a glove, works out really good. Perfect. So far, I'm loving this thing. It's looking really cool. And I just coming up with new ideas, adding more and more to this. I basically never came up with a plan. I just kept on building and building and adding more as ideas came to me. So lots of storage here for my safety glasses. I also add some labels onto each little area just for me for reference. And so I have something to visualize. I have something here as well for my phone so I can keep it away from dust, as well as coffee. I've never have a place to place my coffee, so I said, hey, let's build something and this works out great. I love it. Thank you. Okay guys, so just adding more storage on the sides here. Any space that is not taken up, I'm finding something to put there, basically. That's what I'm doing. Time to put in the stop block system I made, and I did not film that, but I put that on the back. Again, this is my phone little slot here, and this is an extension arm. This is going to allow me to cut pieces that are about 8 feet long, and it gives them that safe support. Hey guys, I hope you guys liked this video so far, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video, comment below. Okay guys, so now it's time to build the media center. Basically, I came up with an idea to get an Samsung tablet and encase it in a frame with a mirror, a glass front, and it has a door at the back so I can fit it in there. This is going to protect it from all the dust and debris, and the touch screen still works very well, so I can watch tutorials. Also, I can use it as a calculator. I can also just have a cut list or a diagram, a blueprint on there, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm also going to build an arm for it, and this was a lot of trial and error. I never really filmed any of the mistakes because this video would be like 4 hours long. So this took me a while to figure this out. I didn't really have a plan to go with, but eventually I got it working just because of the weight and everything. I also added another articulated arm, as they call it, mechanical arm on the other side to hold a light. And this worked out really well. The second one was a lot better after learning from the first arm I did. And I'm also going to paint them a different color, each of them. I'm also going to be mounting a power bar on the back, and I'm going to be attaching all my tools, the battery chargers, the miter saw, and the shop vac into this little thing. And that way I don't have to plug them in and out. And I have the cords fastened to the top here, all snug there. Everything's looking out great. Now it's time to paint these arms. I really used a lot of color on this miter station for visual purposes, just color coding everything so I know this is that, this goes here, this goes there. I think that's a great idea just for memory. So far this thing is looking great. I really went above and beyond and trying to utilize as much space as I can, and that way if I have a project, I know exactly where something is and I can grab it and get it done. I don't have to go scrambling looking around my shop for it. It's going to be here on this station. Okay guys, so this is basically it. Now I didn't film every bit of every feature that I built here, but as you can see there's a lot of features. This thing's jam-packed, very comprehensive, and I just thank you that I was able to make it and it came out perfect the way I wanted it, guys. Hey, I hope this inspires you to build something like this. I hope you get ideas for this for your shop. Guys, if you want to leave a comment below, like the video, don't forget to subscribe. And hey, guys, like I say on every video I make, Jesus is Lord and King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Hey, guys, and have a great day and watch the video to the end.